So the past couple months, I haven't really posted or anything or gave that much updates here and there. Tried to, I've had tried to stream and other stuff like that during May, but I wasn't able to for the past couple months. And well, since the beginning of this year, I've been in and out of dealing with things back to back, really, you know, this low mental health, and really just burnout in general too. I feel is better to probably try to explain things as I have no idea whether or not I'm going to post. Currently, as I'm recording this, it's June 25th. I was supposed to record this 2 weeks ago, and during that entire time of 2 weeks, however, I couldn't, not do it. I've more or less been trying to, not saying, trying to at least fix some of the stuff because in March is when I would say things got to a point where I couldn't post more or less. Wasn't able to get up to record or nothing like that. I had no motivation to even try. Right now, I'm still don't. I have the motivation to, but since I am recording this, it's getting to a point where it's getting slightly better. The main thing about this is main reason why I'm recording this is I am trying to post, trying to get back to the state where I can post regularly towards I can definitely do it. Only thing is for this entire period I was struggling with whether or not is this what I want to do. I'm not 100% sure if it is still, but I do have an obligation to, seeing as I've been doing this for a long time. Even with that, I don't think I'm ready to stop anytime soon. Of course, my motives for starting the channel probably has changed throughout the entire time of posting, being here, but that doesn't mean that I'm going to completely change everything. I have no idea if I want to record my RP content entirely yet, but I will work to try to either one find a replacement or get back to how it was, as I'm pretty sure most of you are here for my only thing is I can't say everything that has happened in the past couple months, but I will say it's been difficult. Difficult to get up some days, difficult to even think of what to do. But I won't say it's more or less better, but moving is different. I will say everything has been more or less a toll of not being able to process or handle anything that's happening for like the good couple. I'll say since I originally recorded the main FNAF series, like since 3 years ago, but I haven't had real time to process anything to truly take a break. Because even when I was on a self-birthing break, I've always been trying to focus on what do next, what to pretty much make it to a thing. Because it was a whole situation of trying to progress content and make it better. I will say though, most of everything that I have been trying to work with and well work through is probably due to one, not understanding how to process anything or genuinely take a break to process stuff. That's at least what you know I've been told. I've also figured out I found out things that I haven't known about me before, other stuff like that. So it's just I'm gonna need time to take it. For now, I will see what I can do about posting, seeing as I'm most likely gonna post this and then whatever I can next, if I have any remaining episodes, anything like that, I might get back to posting. For now, I don't know. If I do have things I can post, I will try to post it. But most likely, what's gonna happen is I'm gonna need to completely change casts and stuff like that. Because right now I have stepped down from Dreams. I've stepped down from working as head scriptwriter for Dreamspire, and my own courtyard division, my own cast, has been pretty much. Right now, I've been off working for a while, so I couldn't really tell you what happened there. But the main thing is, if anything, more or less, if I do post anything or continue any series, most likely will be a change in who plays what, all of that. I will try to get people, the same people that were in to play, well, but I doubt it will be the same people. Main thing is the main thing besides that is, even though I may be struggling with mental health, that I will not lie, as I'll say it's been it's been good to at least step away from everything, but it's also been like bad because it's more or less been feeling like a need of not knowing what to do. It's not just a sense of boredom, but just like empty. Seeing as I'm like looking back at everything, I've always used this channel to more or less distract myself from anything that was in really going on or like major. In a sense, more or less just to get out of everything. And with how everything's been going so far, I really haven't. I don't think I will be able to for a while. Being as now, looking back at it, it's this is like what I need to like. This is what it became. I need to like distract myself away from. I will say though, if anything, continuing forward, I will try to make it so that everything I do so far is better and more manageable for myself. Because as me as a person, I've realized that I'm not okay, at least in the sense of like actual normalcy and stuff like that. Because with even realizing most of this, it really comes from the fact that I need to like focus on not just everything here. I need to focus on my real life too. Seeing as I'm not gonna lie, right now I'm a year away from turning 18, and everything right now is kind of balancing as I recently graduated from high school early, if anything. Like, I'll say recently, as in a couple months ago, but I've been for like these past couple months, I've been doing college stuff here and there, and it's been like I haven't really focused on what I should have focused on, and not as in the sense of schoolwork or anything like that. It's in the sense of outside person now, because it's been it's been more or less focusing on everything not real life related, and besides like anything real life related that's not really focused on progressing my future. When I because what I'm saying is more or less I haven't really lived like a life for a while, and I wouldn't say it's because of the channel, but more or less because the loneliness I more or less had to try to post or get things done or other stuff like that. But I will say, from everything that I have focused on so far, this is not even just like focused on in general, but everything I have worked on, everything. This channel is probably the thing that I've worked on and love the most working on it, because it was most definitely the best thing I've done, and I've met some of the best people working on it. Most of my old cast members or new or anything like that. Like most of the people I have worked with throughout this entire thing has been the best people that I've ever met and known for a while. Even though I can't really say that about some of the people that I've met through this, I will say about most of the people, especially most of the people that were really close to me and like that were definitely other directors that worked with me. I will say, however, I'm a person who needs to take time to adjust to the change of the fact that, of course, those people are not here anymore. But I will say, even with the fact of needing to adjust to that, I will continue to try to get everything done as in the way it needed to be done. Being on this channel has been actually so well, even though the fact that I have tried to push too much into it or try to do everything I could do with it, it's done better than I thought. And when I restarted it, like fucking at this point, it's been 3 years since I restarted it with that one episode. Honestly, in that short 3 years, I feel like I've had the most fun possible, even though I've made a lot of mistakes along the way. I will say it has been really good. So, but even with that, I most likely won't be leaving doing the same style of content or leaving this channel for a long time. At least not right now. Who knows? Probably in a week, maybe in a month, I could entirely change the form of content. But while doing all of this, while recording, scheduling, scripting, mostly building and stuff, I've had probably most fun redoing takes, other stuff like that. Yeah, it gets annoying at times when you have to redo multiple takes and stuff because something happens in the middle of it. But I'll say I've worked with some of the most genuinely fun people that there was ever to work with, especially doing series like Tokyo City 1, Infinite Sorcerer. Also doing like Academy and Valor probably was the most fun. I will say though, however, even with all that, it was definitely not. It was not that this took a huge chunk of my entire life out. Like, because I spent a genuine 4 years just doing book three out of book now. Book now three, but before that reset, it was a good amount of time just focusing on this. Yeah, I've had breaks like where I wasn't able to post or anything like that between, but when I was working on stuff like very serious stuff, that's been a huge chunk of my life spent to it. So I feel like I haven't had a real chance to take a genuine break, and this because I haven't recorded since pretty much March. Like this is the first time I've got back into this. To like I've really just opened OBS first time today, like in these 3 months since March. I will say though, as I'm looking at all of this stuff, episodes like the episodes of Tokyo, the episodes of everything really, just and also looking at the amount of people that actually genuinely like are here to watch stuff. It's it's good. I do feel good because genuinely this is like at least steps I've wanted to take to get to make something actually real. I will say though, I'm not gonna go into too much more of like anything I have been doing because that's doesn't really need to be on the internet at all. And it is technically about some things that, of course, I don't feel like I should explain to people. You know, it's kind of genuine myself, but it's more or less been to at least figure out what am I going to really do moving on, or what is going to happen. Seeing as I haven't had genuine time to really take that into perspective. Um, Honestly, I will say this so far. I will try to work on to like other stuff. At least I will try to actually get back to work. At least as soon as I feel good and comfortable with it. So you definitely probably see me back after the time I post this. And I will try to edit this to the best of my capability, make it look good. But don't expect too much. Anyway, for that, well, anyway, this will probably be it for now. I will try to put something back out in a bit. For now, I will see you all later. Okay? And depending on what happens during editing, this may or may not get posted. Who knows? But I will see you all about it when I can. This is editing Yuki. So pretty much, I'm gonna put this. I don't know where through the video, but uh, one, I'm gonna say this now. The I don't know if necessarily when I will post the series, but I will try to post the series figuring out like moving forward. Of course, it's gonna take some time to work on it. I mainly wanted to post this video as an update to really where I've been but I haven't really like thought out my videos. It wasn't even scripted, so it was just so yeah. That's why there's a lot of pauses and stuff like that. Uh, but the main thing I really want to say is thank you all for being part of the channel, sticking around as long as you did, because it's really been 2 months of radio silence. I know the fan Discord is dead for now. I will try to push stuff. Of course, I'm not gonna say everything's moving better or anything like that. However, I am trying to at least think, because I also know that I'm not the only YouTuber going through that stuff like this. Just it's not just a thing of like general just burnout and mental health. It's of course everything that comes along with doing YouTube in general. If even if it's just Minecraft content creation or not. I will say though, uh thank you, but also this entire journey as a whole as making all of this like it has been a experience, definitely. I won't be quitting, maybe. Uh I don't think I'll be quitting YouTube as a whole. Like that definitely won't be. But Minecraft, like the Minecraft RP or like Minecraft roleplay, it's a maybe. But most likely now, seeing as everyone here is really here because of it. So, and I'm pretty sure y'all don't want to watch me just do like reaction content or anything like that. I I will probably say the number of posts I like post and upload would probably get slower, or will be slow like when I start back up. Seeing as I probably don't have anything right now. I've checked my folder to see if I have any things that I pre-recorded. There is some stuff. I will post those. However, I will not tell you whether or not actually I cannot tell you if it's going to be good. Like I will be just straight editing whatever scenes I have, whatever things I do have left, and then posting them until I can actually get a series ready to post. Because I will be starting from practical scratch, maybe. At least that's it. Of course, I will try to do easier stuff like live stream. I'm not gonna promise anything. I won't promise if I me live streaming consistently. Seeing as it took a journey and a half to even get this stuff recorded and edited. Like the time frame of when it was recorded to when it's being edited is like a good hours part. But trust me, I will be back. I will be back, and it may take some time for I post consistently and stuff. But I just know I will be there. I have not. I don't think I've lost all motivation to post. At least not yet. With that being said, this is editing Yuki out.